set it over there on its coaster, on its magnetic coaster. Terry wants me to do this. Terry wants me to do this.
Hey,
I don't know why he wanted me to do that, but he wanted me to do that.
But you were daft enough to do it.
I know, but I've just to put it back again.
Yeah.
It's a wee motion sensitive camera that I've got above the monitors. So as I can look at the monitors, and it kind of looks like I'm looking at the screen or looking at you guys. That's the idea. Anyway, welcome to Heartwood Turning in the Stable Studios. Yes, yes.
Even on StreamYard, your audio's out of sync.
It's out of sync.
no,
It
that's
isn't on my screen.
that's Pete.
Not on mine.
You're perfect to me.
No, it's
Pete's
Pete.
out of sync.
It's just Pete.
Pete, just pop another can and be all right. Come back in then.
Pop some more cans. So this
Yeah,
evening
what's
we're going to
gonna
turn.
go tonight, can't you?
We're going to turn two balls, one with a funnel. How about that?
Intentionally. Good.
Potentially, potentially. Anyway, let's see if a look see who's in the background. I'm a bit rushed this evening. You might have noticed. Well, out of breath now. There we go. Look, we've got the invincible Mr. Terry.
Hey,
The
good evening,
wonderful Mr.
everybody.
William.
Welcome to Brian's show tonight. Hope you all enjoy it.
The indomitable Mr. Pete. And the
Morning.
wonderful Joe.
Morning.
Good afternoon or good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
How are you? Joe's laughing her leg off. She can't even speak.
Oh, dear.
You're on screen, Joe. We can see that you're laughing. You can speak.
I
There you
know I
go.
can speak.
Smile.
Good
She
evening.
was telling us how she was going to pirouette with her leg up above her
Pirouette.
head
Oh, aye,
just
aye.
now.
Yeah. That's good. That's because my
Steady
laces,
on, Joe,
was,
steady
my
on.
laces, my laces were a bit undone, so I put my foot up on the lathe to tie my laces. And Joe said, "God, I couldn't get my foot that high up." Anyway,
Well, we won't tell you what we said.
yeah, no,
No.
we won't tell you
No.
what Terry
Please
said.
don't.
He's a disgusting old brute, is what he is.
We just said she'd look elegant, whatever she did.
Oh, you
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was something quite the opposite.
Right, get back in the background, you crowd. Go on, get lost. Go on.
Oh,
Bye.
Mr. William.
And Joe's reading.
Evening, William.
Evening,
I know.
William.
Yeah, yeah.
William.
He forgot me. He forgot me.
I didn't. I said the wonderful Mr. William.
Oh, did you? Okay. Let's
Ah,
wait.
you
see, I
didn't.
didn't forget you at
Changing
all.
that view has put me back in sync now, so your lips are moving at the right time now.
My lips are moving. Oh, better stop. Could it be a ventriloquist?
It was always perfect. It's,
Yeah, I got the gear. I got the gear. Anyway, we're in the, right. What? Change camera.
Right. Change camera. On the
Oh,
lathe. There we are.
There we go.
There we go.
We've got two bits of wood in bowl orientation.
Cool.
So side grain, end grain, side grain, end grain, side grain, end grain, side grain, end grain, so as often as you like. And we've got a woodworm screw hole. Now I know why they call it a woodworm screw.
You got woodworm.
Looks like woodworms escaped.
It's a worm screw.
And there's one in there. Yeah, it's a worm screw. Worm screw's already in the chuck. Let me just go there.
What sort of wood is it, please?
It's
People
maple.
will ask. Maple.
It's maple.
Cool. Nice maple.
Is
Ooh, I
that,
like it, the maple.
is that camera the
Maple's
right way
lovely.
around?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
for us.
It is. StreamYard just shows it to me backwards. It's confusing. Right, so the woodworm screw is in
Confucius.
here already. So what we're going to do is turn the lathe down to 0, switch it on, as slow as it'll go basically. Offer up said piece. Give it a little push, and as soon as it starts turning, let it go. Don't try and hold on to it and make it tight. You'll hurt yourself.
Yeah, he ain't holding it.
Put in the little.
How do you know that, Brian?
Somebody
Someone told him.
Because you'll hurt yourself like God did last month
told me.
or 2 years ago.
Someone told me.
So I'm just tightening this up. It's kind of tight, but not too tight, because you over tighten it, you just start to pull the threads out. And you're kind of wasting your time there, aren't you? But because I was late, I need more tea.
Okay, that's a bit of tea.
If you want to start,
Looks like you've
who's
been to
in
the
there,
toilet.
Joe? I'll have a wee drink of tea.
I will do.
Thanks, Joe.
Good evening and welcome everybody. Now at the top of my chat in my phone is Clint at Wood Dancers. We have Malcolm Douglas, Grandma Roof Tube, Alan Gibb, Roger Kent, Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks. I already said that. No. Michael McEwen, Terry Bartlett. Lots of
that it?
repeats. Doug Miller at Woodspun Round. Haley Wood and Burl. Helen Jenkins.
Alan Jenkins. That's a new name, isn't it?
No.
Oh, we've seen Helen a few times.
Helen.
Ellen comes
Harvey
in quite
Klein.
often.
Okay. Shut up, Brian.
Norman
Shut up,
Greenwell.
Brian.
You told.
Hey, Norman.
Shut up.
Susie Swiss Wood Turner.
Susie, the Swiss troublemaker. Good evening,
Mike
Susie.
Evans. We're down to the bottom. You've got 52 people in the chat.
Yeah, well,
Certainly
we
didn't
mentioned
52.
we could mention Alan Gibb, like you, Gav,
I haven't
Paul.
got that. I said Alan
Well,
Gibb.
they're all here, you know.
The gang's all here then. is that
Tony
what you're saying?
Tony Smith.
I didn't get them.
You know. No,
so
well,
this-
you know.
This is going to be the bottom,
Roger Kent.
the bottom bowl, but it's going to be more like a box.
Anthony Green.
So first job is to get it round.
Not seeing him.
So we'll use a 1/2 inch bow gauge and a tool rest would be a good idea. Oh look, shavings in my tool rest. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Yeah, when did
this
it
place has gone to dogs.
It's gone to dogs completely. But it's a tip.
I have to say, I cleaned up my workshop before I went in for dinner. It was absolutely spotless.
I'm not liking the look of this though.
And then Brian was late coming in, so I turned a
Turn
piece of
another
wood at random. Didn't put my smock on, so when I go in the house, I should be dropping shavings all over the house, and it's Brian's fault.
And I'll
and
get
they'll be in
shaved.
your they'll be in
Brian's
your
getting the
underpants
blame.
when you go to bed as well.
Oh, it will be, yeah.
I have
Who's
a
the
problem
person
there.
that normally vacuums up?
Well, it's
I-
Lisa's job.
Yeah, it's a woman's
That's
job.
Lisa's job.
Can't believe
come
you said that's Lisa's job.
Woman's job.
She
Hoovering.
likes vacuuming that much. I've had to buy her 2 vacuums.
That's funny, Pete. Michelle's the same, you know.
Ah,
She has a big fancy Dyson thing, and then she has another little small.
Yeah, Susie says, has Morris returned home yet?
No,
No, Susie.
that may
Has
be a
left
bit
the building.
Not happy with that.
His cousin came back though.
I reckon the builders nicked him
Yeah, I do too.
yeah.
when they were
yes,
building,
I thought
when
it
they
was
were
quite cute.
building the outside of the shed.
So we'll quickly bring this to round.
Why Wivy Woodshed's in? Hello, Andrew.
Hello, Andrew. Welcome along, buddy.
You haven't missed anything. He's just started, mate.
I did I mention this is going to be a 2-parter?
You did. Well, you didn't
Grandma
tell
Ruth
them.
says she finds the wood shavings in tiny pieces on the toilet mat. So
Shut your
annoying.
mouth, Ruth. God, she's
Yeah,
so
that
bloody
happens.
annoying, isn't she? She's so annoying.
Oh.
No, you say it as it is, Ruth.
Just got cramped
She
my fingers
does.
then.
Ooh.
Things are not looking
I hate
good.
the-
I've got cramped my fingers.
I hate to break wind in front of Ruth, but it's the curtains.
Go overhand, Brian. Save your fingers.
That's it. I like turning maple. It's good.
Oh, I need to get
Oh,
more.
It is absolutely beautiful wood to turn.
It
MS,
is.
more speed. There we go.
Pity we can't get more of it here.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, Americans seem
Now
to
I'm
get
just
it with-
sticking this belly out here on purpose to try and catch the shavings.
Yeah, we can see it. It's all right.
Like Terry does.
Yeah, we can see it. Yours is more natural. You know, mine's a lot thinner, but it's not a problem.
Nice little shavings though, it's like this.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
All ready
That's
for the
because you
hunt.
sharpened your tools before
That's
we
'cause I
came in.
sharpened the chisel a little bit.
I
To be
was
honest,
waiting
don't
20
get
20
much
minutes while you
maple.
were sharpening.
It's not very straight that, mind you. So we'll have to take
Doesn't
another.
need to be, is it? Because you're turning it into a bowl
Ah,
or whatever you turn it into.
oh, shh.
Is it a
It's a
bowl? No,
secret.
you turn it into a box. And it's a box. Oh,
So I'll just take a cut here and get the bevel on it. So as the bevel runs on the piece,
Something.
something's
I'm saying we don't
vibrating.
get
I
much
don't like
maple in the UK, but sycamore is
Mm.
related to and
Same
pretty much
family, innit?
identical
Oh,
to cut.
Got a
And London
massive.
pine, of course, is crossbred with the maple. So
Mm. Only thing is with
Yes,
that, we
sure.
don't get the grain that the maple gets. You know.
yeah, there's lots of different maples, though, isn't it?
But some of the figure in the maple is lovely.
And
Yeah.
always slow down at the end just so as you don't pull out the little feathery bits off the end.
Or do what I did earlier and ran my skew off the end and hit my live centre.
Got a big,
Whoa,
got a big
hey.
split in this.
Oh,
This might
no,
not,
Pete.
this piece might not work,
Tore a
guys.
bit out of the live centre and then touched it with my hand on the next pass. Tore a bit out of my hand. Let's get the file out and sort the live centre out and get it smooth again.
Then sharpen the
Yeah.
gouge.
And sharpen the skew
Bit
as
of bad
well,
luck,
yeah.
Pete.
Oh, yeah,
Love that little shaving
dear.
there. Like.
lovely. Just
Nice.
keep doing that all night till you get down to a,
know.
toothpick, because that's
I know.
lovely.
Toothpick looks
That
good.
looks
huh?
great.
I've got a split in here, so I don't know if I should keep going till I get rid of that split or not.
Depends what you're going to do with it.
Don't know how.
How far does it go?
I've
Have
no
a
idea.
guess how far it goes.
12 inches. No. I don't know.
You might have to keep it in there.
I might have to keep it because I need as much as possible of this. I need 90 centimeters. 90. I need all that much.
9
Oh, well, you
centimeters.
can go to another
9 centimeters, not 90 centimeters. It's a big side.
90 millimeters.
90 millimeter. So I've got woodworm screw in the bottom of that. So what I need on here now is a tan.
Mhm.
So let's quickly put a tannin on there. Just change that right to there. Stick it in there. Lock that up like I'm supposed to, and I always forget. It's William's fault. He's supposed to
I'll
remind me.
remind you. I'll
You don't
remind
really
you.
have to lock it because you got it on. You got it on a screw anyway. Haven't you?
I know, it's just there for a wee bit extra support. I'll just straighten the face this a little bit. Something going on with that cut.
That's jumping because you got the gap. And
So it's just a fresh air shot.
when you get a flat shot, it would go all right. Hey, look at that. Look. Beautiful.
I like that little gouge.
So do I. I might get me one of those this weekend. Next weekend.
Yeah, it's coming up, isn't it?
It's they last a lot longer. The edges, don't they? This thing.
Yeah, on these Excelsior things.
Yeah.
It's supposed to maintain the edge a whole lot better, yeah.
Mm.
Right,
Yeah,
so let's try
they're
and get.
kind of up to 20%. I would say an average of 10% longer.
Right.
I would agree with you, Pete. So we'll just go there and we'll get our calipers out and have a quick look. See how we're close. We are pretty close.
So that's your
What I'm
finished
going to do
size,
now
is
is
it?
I'm just going to use, well, it's just about.
Right.
I'm just going to use my skew now, or skew, spindle gauge, just to set this little tanner.
It's a big tenon.
It is a big tanner, but there's a
It
reason
needs
for
to be a
it.
big tenant for what he's got planned.
Oh, well, I don't know because I wasn't let in too late, was I?
Well, you
Yeah,
can
he
still
wasn't
watch
letting
and listen, but you didn't
I'm
bother.
all
Did you?
ears. Nobody's perfect. Yeah.
Terry sat in the background and didn't pay attention.
Oh, well.
I like to be
As you-
surprised.
That's usual for Terry anyway.
Yeah.
I love those little shavings. Now, I can take this away now. What I could have done is check my jaws, but I can't because. Yeah, they'll fit. Let me just double check that. They'll fit. A little bit broken out there, but that'll not matter. That's coming off anyway. That'll get recycled. Now,
That's one done.
so that's the first bit started. Let me just move this other one out of the way for now. Because that
Albert
will,
Dawson has just came in.
Hello,
Even
Albert.
Albert.
that will become something
Good
else later.
evening.
Evening up.
That out of the way so there's no bump into it.
Brian, you need to get a catch, mate.
And you got a catch, why?
Well, because the chat's all gone to sleep.
No, that's all right.
Yeah,
They're
we want to
saying
start
hi to
talking.
one another, and that's just
Just-
about it.
Just let them go to sleep, then.
Uh,
It's fine. I don't care.
Well, it's Brian turning, so they're going to go to sleep, aren't they?
Can't believe he said that.
I don't
Now,
believe
and see, you nearly made me do that again, Terry.
it. No, you do it every
Unscrew
time.
it, Brian.
I
Here,
didn't do that.
hang
Time. I
on a
nearly
minute.
did it.
Hang
Yes,
on a
Andrew,
minute.
I'll be back,
Albert Dawson came in 20 minutes ago.
Oh,
Did he?
But Joe didn't just say, hello, Albert, that's why. He's now
Oh,
come in
shit.
again, and everybody said, hello, Albert, he's been in for ages.
You've been here forever. Anyway, let's get the woodworm screw out of there now. I'll put it back in again.
top
after
of the
a while.
chat.
Ruth,
jumps
I
when I
can
started
I
reading
can
that.
manage on a week's notice. Usually. I mean, if I've got
Andrew
some
wants to
plan,
know.
I've got some plan. So
I just thought so. Master Rom's yours now.
Andrew wants to know, Pete, if you're going to a Colgan's demo tomorrow.
I am going
Need-
to Colgan's demo tomorrow.
I need to change these jaws now.
Look at this, people. Look how good that is. Like, bink,
oh, look at
bink,
this
bink.
magic.
Everybody buy an easy wood chuck and sell the other 15 you got. You don't need them. Bink.
Paul
I'd rather
Norfolk
have the
Hunters
15 I
in.
got.
Good evening, Paul.
Paul's been in for
Hey,
ages.
Paul.
It's the one you missed.
Paul, who?
He
Paul
wasn't
Norfolk
in my.
Hunter.
He wasn't in my chat. Mine
He's
had
been in
jumped.
for ages. He's been in like the beginning almost.
Yeah, but you never said hello to him either.
I did. I said, I've
Days
got it written
from
down here. Did you say hello to
start.
Paul? And you said, oh, he won in my chat.
I've got it written down.
No, you didn't.
See, I've got it written down here. Look, I can show you. You just got it written down.
I don't have to see
Joe,
it.
like I said, Joe, you've got to be alert. I know Glenn's alert, but you've
'Cause
got to be
Britain
alert
needs
as well.
alerts.
Terry, shut up.
Sorry?
As you told
go
Big
on.
Lad.
Shut up, Danny.
Sure up.
Albert
Shut
Dawson
up,
says,
Dan.
no, Terry, the chat had changed. There
Yeah,
we
but
go.
you're still up. You still joined earlier, Albert. So I got you.
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry about that, Al. I got you, Al.
Shut up, Danny. I mean, what he's like.
Yeah,
Sure
May
up.
and early June should be all right, Ruth.
Right.
I'm hopping over to France for a ride at the end of June. I might not get back till September. I'm not sure yet.
So the outside's pretty much done. What I want to
Oh,
do with
France,
the
I'd
outside is
love to
just
go to
set
France.
a no-cut line. Where is my pencil? Oh, there it is.
Good half-inch from the chuck.
Set a no-cut line.
Oh, come on. You ain't got to. You're not going to bloody. You're not going to go to that, I'm sure. You'll go past that for sure.
Just watch this then, Terry.
That's like quarter-inch of wood.
You're full of it this evening. What have you been taking?
That's definitely no cut line now.
There you go,
That's it.
Terry.
That's the cut line.
It's a no-cut line. If I go past that now, we're in trouble. So now I need to hollow this out. Because the outside's fine. I think what I'll do is just go put a tiny little bit of shape on the outside. Just a tiny little bit. From
Just a
about there
smidgen.
somewhere. And just make a little bit of a cove if you like. Not too much. Something like that. Down to there. And then come from this end. And do something similar.
Todd says someone turned up the voltage on Terry's pacemaker.
Hey, Todd, you're worried of me. I've been busy all day today.
Hmm?
Building staging in my
Been
new
busy
polytunnel.
all day.
I was just going to say, were you at the allotment?
Yeah, building staging. 6 meters of staging each side I built.
You're looking
Oh,
at that
nice.
candy floss coming off of
3
there, Terry.
days.
Oh,
Lovely.
Very nice.
Good tool control, Brian. After that break you had, it seems to have done you some good. I see Ruth's giving Pete some dates.
Yeah, they're in
She
the
is.
calendar.
Come
There we
away.
go.
Hey, Pete, I didn't know I was away either in May. So good man.
Terry, you might not be away. You might be locked in a dungeon, mate.
Oh, she's obviously got something arranged.
Just because she's got me covering for you doesn't necessarily mean you're going away.
Yeah, I mean, she's going away.
Yeah, she's going away.
You're being
Hey,
locked.
don't wish that on me.
And you're not safety billet out. So
No,
that'll
Don't
do
wish.
the local kennels have got a book in, so
So the
Wish
reason for
don't-
that is just so you can put your hand on it. It just makes it
Yeah,
comfortable.
that's nice. I like that. Subtle.
Put in your hand. It's not too extravagant. I'll sand it later.
Yeah, sometimes less is more.
And now we're going
Exactly.
all the way.
Simple shapes are really good. You know, simple shapes are better than complicated things sometimes.
So
Can be.
what I want is, what did I say? I wanted 90 mil. Is that what I said?
Camera there, Brian, just before you start.
Grandma Rooftube says, my birthday holiday and I can't wait. There we go.
Oh, you deserve it, Pet. You do. All
Yeah,
you have to put up with.
apparently, William, she's going to the Dominican Republic for 2 weeks.
Yeah, she deserves a
Traveling
break from you.
business class.
So
Yeah.
on one side of these, this is not pointy. This is pointy.
Yeah, she is. I don't think she's taken yet, but
Not you then.
I don't know.
Well, as
That-
I'm booked into cover, she's not taking me.
Must be taking me then.
Unless
me
I've got
either.
to book you to cover for me, Terry.
Well, that's a good point, Pete.
There you go.
I could cover for you. You can have a holiday in Dominican Republic in 2 weeks.
It's somewhere I've never been, and I'm not so sure whether I want to go.
I've been there 3 times, Joe. It's lovely.
Oh, it must be then, if you've
That's
been.
the
Aye.
trouble.
Because this is in bowl orientation, we can use a spindle gauge to hold this out if we want.
Johnny Foster's in. Good evening, Johnny.
Good evening, Johnny.
Let's try here. This tour is far too high. Don't be ridiculous, Brian.
Yeah, lower your tourist, buddy.
Lower you to rest.
So just nice little cut. Same as you would normally do on a bowl.
Oh, it's so therapeutic watching this.
And if you want to
It is,
prevent,
isn't it? It's just lovely.
if you want to prevent skate back, put the tip of the tool in first, and it takes it the other way. And gauge your bevel. And then take too big a cut.
And shoot the shavings the other way. Then they don't hit your hand.
I like to do. Yeah, I like that.
I'm going to use a heavier bowl gauge, up to the 1/2 inch.
Shoulders in the way. That's a good. Look at that, look. Beautiful. Nice sharp gouge, see?
Ribbon.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Nice wood, sharp
cool.
tool.
yeah.
This can afford to be quite chunky this thing.
So Grandma Rooftube says Terry wouldn't go with me unless I paid for business class, as he doesn't like long haul. He's a miserable turd, but I still love him.
Who's
To
talking
be
about now?
quite honest, Ruth's telling the truth. I said I am not going unless I'm going business class because I'm not sitting like a bloody sitting cooped up. I'm gonna have a
Sardines.
nice big seat, weighted on hand in foot, and I'll go. It's like 9 hours on a plane. Ridiculous.
That's like
Oh,
That's a
go
long
by
trip,
boat.
isn't it?
I'd rather go by boat.
Mm.
Take a week.
Spend one day there and then sail all the way
No,
back.
and stay there for a month and then come back for another week. Make it, 6 weeks away. Pete would be busy, but
Isn't it? He's going over to France.
Right.
Oh, tell us when Pete will come here. I'll meet you over there.
Now I'm going to change and I'm going to use an easy wood tool.
Oh, good man.
Oh, no.
One of these.
Hey,
Because I want to take this off here.
easy wood chuck, easy wood carbide. Good man. Good shavings, mine.
They are
Right.
ever so sharp, though.
Now Grandma Rooftube says we went by boat on the cruise and you whinged, Terry Bray.
No, I
You
did whinge.
Yeah, yeah, you did.
15 days across the Atlantic.
Because I want a nice square side on this.
Well, it should have been less.
It's easier using this.
That's cutting nicely, though. I agree.
It does. It's brand new. And I mean, there's the shavings that's coming off. Look.
Beautiful.
They are. Yeah, I mean, they are proper shavings.
That's the difference between that and a scraper.
Yep.
Well, no, because if you had a new box scraper that was freshly sharpened, it would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's
It would. Yeah. You're right, Pete. It would.
Oh,
they're
wood.
carbides. They don't lose their edge very often.
Well,
You know.
That's it. They stay sharper longer. But
Mm.
yeah, if you have a freshly sharpened box scraper, it's effectively the same cutting profile.
Yeah, you'd have to sharpen that again though now, wouldn't you? The scraper.
Yeah.
By now. Or have to, have a couple handy like ready.
Just want to have a little look in there. So we'll put a light on it. Come here, light.
Oh, I burnt it out, but yeah.
I was bought it out for you, but I need to
As long
see
as
it.
you can, as long as
But
you
I'll
can
take
see
it
it.
back out again when I'm not using it.
It's all right.
It's fine.
Yorkshire gets in.
Evening,
Hi,
Glenn.
Glenn.
Evening,
Evening,
Glennis.
Glenn.
Good evening,
Well,
Glenn.
let's check the depth in the middle. What do you think? We'll check the depth in the middle. That be a good
Oh,
plan.
you should do really, just in case you do. Well, you could do the funnel bit first by accident, and then use the other bit not to.
No, I can't. I've taken too much out of that now. Unfortunately, there is. Of course, I can't find my little depth gauge thing, doofer. I think I've got loads of room yet.
Need an extension on that gauge.
I need extension on the wings, don't I?
Yeah, wings. Yeah.
Well, not too bad because we don't want it too light on the bottom anyway, because there's quite a heavy topping on it. Whatever you do with these, guys, take my word for this now. If you've got shavings on the tip, don't do that to clear them
No.
Cut your hand here.
because
Right.
they're sharp on the edges too. Yes,
Same
ma'am.
questions earlier. How do you know that?
Somebody
Yeah,
told me.
you got the scar to prove it.
Some kind gentleman informed me.
Martin Ford from Turning Crazies in. Good evening, Martin.
Evening, Martin.
Evening,
I'm
Martin.
Now, Martin, the problem with this is, of course, you get shaving build up around the edge, and that can stop your toe from cutting. But we're nearly there anyway.
Yeah,
Need
it's a
that
serious
tool
problem
rest.
when you're doing a shaped, narrow necked hollow form.
Mm,
The shavings really get in the way.
they do. So I just had to lift that tool rest a little bit.
Just like Brian's right ear gets in the way.
it?
But I'm right.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
go
right.
to that camera.
That's better.
Yeah, that's good, mate.
Now you can lean over.
So what? I want a flat bottom in this
Oh, flat bottom.
on the inside. Flat bottom, square sides, basically. We're nearly there.
Well, I have to admit, guys, I bought a set of those tools as well, and I often have a little play with them. So that's actually quite good.
Anthony Green's asking, was that easy with carbide tool? Are you able to rotate the cutting tip 90 degrees? Yep.
4 times.
Even the round ones, you can rotate them. You just need to put a mark on them so you know when you've gone all the way around.
Most of them have a little mark on them, a little dot. So
show
you
you
can
now.
just take note of where it is on it when you
I'll
buy
show
it.
you now
Yeah.
if I can. If I can get close enough to the camera. Let's try that one. Which camera is that? This one.
The only trouble is I use those stupid little Torx head screws.
Yeah.
So
Um,
where
but-
is that? Okay, there it is. So if I can get that to focus.
Back a bit, down a bit. That's it. Go back a bit until it gets to the. It will focus then. If you go in the middle, so push it forward a bit, and then go back a bit, and it will focus when it gets to its limit of focus, because obviously you're too close.
Yeah, you've locked your focus, mate. Have you?
So basically what
It's
there
right
is,
there.
up in this top right hand corner, or top left hand corner if you look at it, there's a little mark in there.
See that?
tells you, and then down at the bottom here tells you what it is.
Uh-huh.
And up there's a little mark. So that's the first edge. Then you just have to rotate it, undo the little screw, and then rotate it.
Flip it round.
And you get a clean edge every time. But if you're using it as a box scraper, you're using both edges. You're using this edge and this edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will both get blunt at the same time. So it'd be better if you rotated it to the left, I think. Whichever way you want.
Just one small point. Did you paint that handle, Brian?
No,
Oh, I can go with that.
comes like
Rob-
that, Terry.
Yeah, they come that way.
Corporal wood turnings in. Good evening.
Yeah, Rob.
Like, Ian
So,
Ross,
Rob-
Try
they
and
got,
finish off the bottom. That's a little bit
How you
tidier.
doing, buddy?
I
they
think
got to
it's a
come
nice colour.
plain. They got to come plain,
So a nice,
not coloured.
gentle cut.
Market turn again. Crafts is in Eden, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Good evening, Mark.
I think you've already said hello to him, haven't you? Oh, no.
Now,
that was your
currently, I can't see that
Right,
tool
huh?
from here, but I can see where I am on the far side.
Evening, Mark.
I'm just getting to the bottom now, and that's me right into that bottom corner. So that should do that. Let's have a quick look inside it and see what's happening. Yeah, well, that doesn't get you inside it though. It's not bad. Double check my depth. Shove it in there. Guess it on there. Yeah, that'll be fine. I've left about half an inch or so at the bottom to add a bit of weight to it. And now that needs sanded up. So we'll give it a quick sand. I'm not going to sand it too much, just going to give it a quick sand, take any of the tool marks off. So we'll hit it with about 120 grit first. That's the wrong thing. That's the one for your drill you have. What? Try to put a square thing in a round hole there. That was clever.
Mark and Jack are building an airfix kit while they're watching.
Yeah.
One of those in donkey's years.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't done
Airfix.
those since I was a
My
child.
dad used to do them.
Yeah, I used to make I had loads of them when I was a kid.
So did I. Yeah.
My bedroom was
I think we
full
all
of them
did.
hanging from the ceiling. Such a bollocking
Yeah.
I got for putting drawing pins in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, well, my young lad that I used to build them with is turning 40 next week, so...
40 years ago. Well, 35 years ago, I suppose.
I'm sure it was nearly 60 years ago I was building them.
I heard a rumour, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard a rumour that somebody's getting their pension this year.
Pete,
I am.
Pete,
Pete.
Good man,
Yeah.
Pete.
Woohoo.
trusted Pete.
I should have my monthly tool spending, same as Terry and Brian do.
Yep.
Yeah, lovely. It's invaluable, I'm sure.
Glenn
Probably
says
have to
I
buy
used
more
to make
tools.
Tamiya kits.
What's
What
Tamiya
the-
kits, Glenn?
Kits. What are
What
they,
is that?
It's an
Tamiya to
alternative
you?
alternative
Tamiya
make.
to you? We used to build Spitfires and Hurricanes and things like that. Mine, a little bit older than you lot.
I saved up for ages to get a Flying Fortress
Yeah.
because they were expensive.
You Shackletons are brilliant, weren't they? Take ages building them.
Well, obviously, by the time I started building, those planes have been
Oh, okay.
forgotten about. So
Ah,
An
shut
upper
up.
class airfix, Glenn says.
Oh,
Oh,
posh
of
one.
course it would be.
Of course it would be, wouldn't it? I bet it's still in the bloody box, unglued, in his workshop. Mine, if they were, Glenn, they'd be worth a fortune now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right,
Oh,
who's
yeah, they
the
would.
engineers in the house? There must be an engineer in the house.
Me.
what do you need to know?
I need a handle like this.
Yep.
With a bearing mounted in the end.
Yes,
With
easy.
a magnet
That's
below
easy
it.
done.
Easy done.
That's easy. Or you could just buy one from Simon.
Does Simon do a straight one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Oh, I
he?
didn't know that.
He does.
Well, I had to improvise for today.
Martin tells me it's the Japanese version of Airfix. Thank you, Martin.
Lynn.
I think that'll probably do for now.
But actually, between us, we could probably buy a bag of small bearings with a 6mm centre.
Yeah, we all have one
They-
each.
They normally come in bags of like 25 or whatever.
Yeah,
You
that's for
can't,
sure.
yeah, you
Pete,
can't get
yeah.
one. Can you?
Yeah.
So we could buy a bag
Yeah.
between us and just make our own up.
You'd probably have to get to buy a, yeah, you would have to buy a bag. They'll come in tens lately. I've got a little black line at the bottom now. I didn't want. But I'll soon remove that.
Oh, you touched the side of the armour off it.
Yeah.
I did.
Easily done though.
Oh, I'm guilty of that too.
In a small
easy done.
space. Says me, the expert, of course.
You should make the because you cut your own sanding discs, don't you, Ryan, on your laser?
I do.
You should make them like 2mm bigger diameter so that the rubber never touches.
Curve up.
Just as
There's a bit of an issue with that because the sandpaper is 6 inches wide, and I
Yeah.
want to get 3 out of each.
tight.
Ah, you don't have the extra.
But when you're doing things like this, you could have an extra one that's just 2 meters bigger, 2 mil
I
bigger,
can-
so that you could.
I
You
can-
know,
Yeah, I could waste some sandpaper, but I'm not going to.
If you had an engineer in the house, you could stagger them just a fraction.
Yeah.
Get
Get it right.
3, cut a mil bigger.
And then I
Just
wouldn't get
stagger.
21 out of a strip. And my
Might get
laser.
20 though. So, you
That'll
know.
do. That's close enough. You're never going to see us, but anyway, why am I worried?
You're not
That's
going to
for the
see what
amount
you're
of
sanding
contact
it
you
for.
should do it.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I'm not being too fussy, Terry. This will be dark on the inside anyway. But we'll give it a quick spritz.
Brian, you don't lower your standards now, mate.
No, quick spritz. That's it.
Quick spritz just to get that sand out. It's just still is black in the bottom.
Well,
We ain't going to see
we're
that though.
approaching Newark time next
Yep.
week, on Friday.
Hope to see a lot of people from the chat up in Newark.
Yeah, hopefully you can make it.
It's actually quite a nice piece of wood, that.
It is, isn't it?
Maple, it's going to be.
I love maple.
Maple's gorgeous.
I'm not those from
It is.
America and Switzerland and anywhere like that because it's only a
No.
small show. But
That's chunky.
All the English tribe can make an effort.
Right.
Ryan,
Haley, Wooden Bill.
Yes,
Yes, I'm looking forward
Oh,
to it.
Ailey's coming. That's right then. That's my
So,
weekend.
How
yeah,
are
Haley.
we going to recognise one
Is that you?
another?
Is that you opening another bottle there, Pete?
it was.
That'll,
Yeah.
that'll do for. That'll do for sanding, I think.
Ah.
That crack does
I
go
think
all the
what-
way through to there.
What we can do is that if you
What I
see
may do is-
anybody
Stick a little bit of super glue down that.
Yeah.
that's on YouTube,
I'm going
I
to be
suppose you've got
colouring
to
this
approach
anyway
them
next
and let
week,
them know
so-
who you are.
It doesn't really
Oh, wait,
matter.
hang on, Brian. Don't put super glue in if you're going to colour it because you might not be able to get the glue colour to stick in the super glue. It won't go in. I wouldn't
I'll
bother
tell you
yet.
what I'll do. I'll super glue the inside,
Yeah,
just a little bit. Just
because the colour won't take on the super glue
I know.
if it's, you know.
If it's a dye or something.
Yeah, it's rather do it. Yeah, if you're using water base, you best to let it soak into the split rather than not, you know, because it'll separate it.
I'll just let it soak in from the back there, Terry.
Mm.
Every day's a school day.
Although you can't really see in there, can you? Can I get a better
And for the
picture?
first time ever at one of these shows, I've actually got stickers that, if I remember to put them in my pocket and bring them with me,
Some chance, Pete.
I mean-
Stickers.
yeah, I mean, we still haven't invented paper down in Bristol, but
It's clever.
Steve made them for me.
I was going to say, 'cause you ain't got electric yet there, have you? Why, you just
No,
generators.
we haven't
yeah.
invented that yet.
Generators.
No
internet.
No electric trickery.
Paul, Norfolk Hunter says he thinks Procraft sell bearings in pairs.
Oh, that's good, Paul.
Brill, Haley. That's what Andy Dawes 60 did when we went a couple of years ago. He announced who he was when we were sat in cafe because you don't know who everyone is.
No.
You know, so
People
many
come to
people.
say, hello, Terry. I'll say, hello, you. What's your name?
Mm.
Now do
Haley
you know
says she'll
me?
come and say hello, Joe.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
Ailey.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, but I might not be with you at the time for you to say, that's Haley.
There you go.
I wouldn't
That'll
tell
do.
you anyway.
That's
I'd
it now.
let you keep. I'd keep you in suspenders, Joe.
Quite happy with that.
Lynn
Right,
says he's
so
got 6,000 Yorkshire Grit tin lid stickers.
My goodness. Lucy
this-
Sweet
I'll have
Potato
one,
Lovely
Lynn. I'll
Rosie.
have one.
Good evening, Lucy.
Yeah,
I will
Lee.
bring
Hey,
some
Lucy.
across with us. How many
Lucy
do you
Levy.
want?
Yeah, Malcolm says we should all wear
5,999.
name badges. That's a good idea, Malcolm.
Here, Joe.
Yeah.
Rumor has it that Lucy's bringing me some brownies.
Lucy's also bringing me some brownies.
Yeah.
You thought you got the better of me then, didn't you?
No,
She was
rumor
Terry,
has
but,
it. She's
I met
bringing
Lucy
me some.
last week and I ate the brownies. So
You bar steward. You're a bar steward.
that'll be Pete. Back up there.
Mr. G, we're turning us in.
Change these
Good
Good
joys
evening,
again.
Good
Mr. G.
evening.
Welcome along.
Yeah,
I'm liking these jaws.
so am I. That's the
Well,
trouble.
buy it.
I can't.
Of course you can.
I ain't got the chuck.
No, stop me. Buy the chuck.
Get a chuck.
Don't be
That's
such-
the problem, innit?
don't be such a miserable old tart.
I've got to make my pension build up. I just
Terry,
spent a lot of my allotment.
Terry,
Yes.
right. So Brian's got to go changing 4 jaws, right?
Hmm.
All you got to do is take the chuck off that you've got on there and put the chuck on with the other set of jaws that's the right size for what you want.
Hmm.
That's got to be quicker and easier, isn't it?
Well,
You've
I
got
think
to
it would
change
be.
the chuck. You haven't got to change 4 jaws. I mean,
But I think he changed those 4 jaws a lot quicker than I changed the chuck.
well, that's because you're slow, Terry.
That's the problem. No, I think it's because like the chuck's got to be unscrewed from the chuck buddy on the wall. Then you got to screw it onto the lathe. And then you got to think, hang on a minute, that's the wrong chuck. Changing my mind, do this, do that. You know, I could sell 4 chucks, could I then?
Yeah, you can get rid of them stupid SK114s that you've got.
Nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
I'd keep one of those.
Yeah,
Two of
those boat
Right.
anchors.
I'll keep a couple of those.
A boat anchor there.
I'll
And he's
keep
got
those
4 of them.
anyway.
Terry
Don't forget, of
sheds
course.
tilts to one side. Did you know that? Because of the weight
Don't
of the chucks.
forget, I have got a set. I've got the original
Yeah, what am I looking for?
Axminster Super Precision chuck with
Super
a set
Precision
with
chuck,
Donner
yeah.
jaws on, which I would keep
Calipers.
because the Donner jaws are special. They're brilliant.
Talking about brownies, Lucy says she'll also be sending some to Brian.
Ooh.
I know. Oh, Lucy, you're a star.
Oh, they'll be stale time to get. Just give them to me, Luce.
I think I might have to. I think I might have to square
She's
this up.
actually going to be the Newark Cake Exchange.
Then I
because
forgot to
Ruth's
square
bringing
this
me
up,
a
didn't I?
cake.
Yeah,
Well,
Brian,
she thinks
that's
she's
Square
bringing
it
a
up.
cake for me and Lisa, but she's bringing me a cake, which Lisa might get to see.
No, she won't.
So yeah, so
Do you know what? I'll tell you the truth.
Newark Cake Exchange.
I'll tell you the truth, Pete. She said to me tonight, I don't know whether I'm going to take the cake on Friday or Saturday. I said, well, if you want Lisa to have any, you'll take it on Saturday. Because if you give it in Friday, it'll be gone before he goes home.
Mm.
Paul
Paul
Kavanagh's
Kavanagh's in.
Good
Evening, Paul.
Oh, look who's
Oh.
in.
evening.
Look at that,
Hello,
eh?
Paul.
The hooligans
Been a
in.
while, buddy.
Clean the
Oh,
workshop,
Paul.
you. He's late in because he's been ages cleaning his workshop tonight.
Oh, Terry, you're in trouble now, mate.
I don't care.
No, you're used to that, really, aren't you? Because you're always
Yeah.
in trouble.
I'm
Yeah,
always
he's
in
always
tr-
in trouble.
I've been in trouble since I've been at school. In fact, I've been in trouble since I was born.
Yeah, you strike me as if you would be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Terry
he
was
comes
born
across that way,
trouble.
doesn't he, Joe?
Yeah.
Does.
Cheeky
I was the
little
only
sod.
one in my family to come out with a broken arm, hanging on for the wedding.
Strikes me as a troublemaker too.
That's it, Paul. Lucy might take the cake, but I always take the biscuit, says Paul.
Oh my goodness.
Brilliant. Look at him showing off like one-handed turning, moving
Just
the
catch
shavings.
that now, like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming off in one piece. You
Perfect.
could spin that back together and make another piece of wood.
Yeah. You can
You
put it
could
in
knit a
resin,
wooden
Brian.
jumper.
Put it in resin.
Look at that there. That's amazing. Love it. Quite like maple.
Yeah,
So
where'd you
let's
get
see.
that maple?
Yeah,
Um,
certainly wasn't.
some guy called William.
Did he
Oh,
give
still
it
got
you?
a flat spot.
Paul
Did
Still
you
got a
got
flat
maple
spot.
like that, William?
moves in. Good evening, Paul.
Oh, that
Uh,
fussy cut. I
I-
still got a flat spot.
I guess I do.
Why haven't we noticed this before
You
then?
did have.
I'm not
That must
leaving
be
Brian
about
alone in my shed anymore.
must be about 50 yards there, Brian. Coming off 100 yards.
Pretty close
All
to
in
it.
one
It's
lot.
all coming off in one
Brilliant.
piece anyway.
Brilliant. Lovely.
The only thing that's breaking it is my hand.
Yeah.
Super job. Try that with Spalding Beach.
I'll give it a
no.
go. But, I would guarantee the result. Like, be high spot just up here.
Or, you know, oak or
Or
anything,
oak, yeah. Anything really.
I know, we'll just square off the end.
Now,
Well,
my
cherry
actual
cut's
record
lovely as
shaving
well.
was from Apple.
Apple.
And it's
Yeah, fruit wood.
definitely my record because it
Apple
reached
tree
from
one.
the workshop to the top of the garden by the house and back down to the workshop again.
Wonderful.
Lovely.
One shaving. And it's definitely a record because I've never measured another one.
You could do that with boxwood too. Boxwood is just like that.
Yeah.
Cutting hard cheese, and it'll just come. You know, if you get the timing right, it'll come off, and it's just one long string. But it's blinking expensive.
Not so easy on the angry.
Well, it's not straight yet. Flat. Give it time.
Try one cut right across. See what happens.
That's better. But don't forget, it is end grain, so it's going to break quite easily.
But yeah, it's got natural breaks on every
Mm.
circle. isn't it?
Every millimeter, yeah, 1/10 of a millimeter. Lovely old job, huh?
You ever watched on videos how they make the veneers to make plywood?
Yes.
That's
They spin
fascinating.
them, don't they? They spin them, and
Yeah.
a cutter goes in, like 8 foot wide or whatever of the tree, and it just goes in and takes every ring off. It's brilliant.
Yep.
Takes the softwood
Fascinating
off,
to
leaves the
watch.
hardwood. Amazing. And that, of course, is how you would use a skew to form a tenon, or or even wider to
Something
form
like
a
that.
fillet or something. And you go down and you peel it.
Yeah.
Just mark out with a pencil, Bryce, so our audience can see now. You put the groove. Go.
Groovy.
Now, what I want to do now, switch that off so I can turn this. Across that corner a little bit. I'm just going to make a little.
There's a nice little bit of figure in the end of that.
Yeah. Bit of a ripple, is it? Rippled maple.
There
is
was, yeah. I thought I saw a piece.
it? Lovely.
So I've just made a little chamfer there. And we'll get the other end of the box. See, is it anywhere close?
Oh, not bad.
So we'll just put a little bun line in there without doing it too hard, because I can remove all that anyway. And now we'll just set what we want to try and do now is set a nice tight fit here.
Don't take a burn away then. Good girl.
help
You can do
to help
something good with
achieve
that.
that.
Haley has some nice maple. Has some lovely little patches of burr in it. Beautiful wood it is. Really is.
Let me just turn that off a minute. Oh, I've got my logo here. Got my logo.
So close.
Trouble is, when you get to the thing, oh, it doesn't fit. It's so close, and then you just touch it and it's gone. It's loose.
Yeah.
It's too
You be
late.
very, very
Yeah.
careful. It's better to take 10 minutes creeping up on it than it is to
Yeah,
you
you're
know
dead
do it
right
in
there.
5 and find it's blinking loose.
Yeah.
So I've changed the skew or spindle gauge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit off behind it.
Yep.
So
Fix
basically
it,
what
fix in.
I'm making there is a little bead. And I can just take a little bit off the bead at a time. Try that.
Give it a tap just to see.
No, we're not there yet, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
We're not in
Yeah, I
tapping
wouldn't,
territory.
wouldn't tap this because it's not end grain.
We're not in
Has it
we're
got
not
to
in
be
tapping
really,
territory
really?
quite yet.
It's got to be really tight, is it? I don't
Yep.
know. Okay.
Jam chuck tight.
Yeah. That means you got to soak the other end in water if it's if it's
It'll
not
be grand.
tight.
It'll be grand in a minute.
Oh, it's better. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. Nearly there.
Getting that. It's nearly there.
Just a smidgen.
Take a little bit off that way. And then come back that way. Let's try that. Still just a
It's not
fraction.
far
too
though, is
tight.
it?
No, it's just nearly there, Terry. It's the high spot is about here somewhere.
Hmm.
It's where the end of my nail is. So get that a smidge closer.
We've all been there though. It's just take your time.
Take the tiniest little shave and see how that is.
Lucy's doing a cooking show with Haley at the moment.
Okay. Green mag.
And she's
And,
telling
and
lies.
as you said, Terry,
Yep.
Hey.
Do it.
No, it's
just a
fine,
smidge
buddy.
of
Just put a paper towel in it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, Lucy's telling lies. She said, Haley, I don't like nuts. But she married Andy.
Yeah. Brian's getting aggressive. He's not happy.
Yeah, I reckon that bowl. was a bit
Leave
too
that
deep.
there, Brian, and that's a witness mark to go down to, isn't it?
I know, mate, I know.
Don't just take a bit more off so you can get in a bit tighter.
Have to come down a bit further. I've got plenty of room, I'm all right. All that's going to disappear anyway. do, 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 do.
Take a tenth of what you took last time this time.
I had a practice this yesterday.
Yeah, it's always the same though. It happens
And it
all the
went
blinking
on
time.
no bother the first time.
That's it. You got it. That'll go on now.
You're just there.
That'll go on. Give it
It
it.
won't, Terry.
But it will. I'll get the bugger on.
Maybe just sand it a
Well,
little.
I
Yeah,
could
just
get it
sand
on.
it. Sand it slightly. Just
Nah,
or scrape it. Just
don't be a
don't.
chicken.
Yeah.
Oh,
I always tend to do it with come in
Look
with
forward to the
parting tool.
third attempt. Look forward to the third attempt. That's too much. Too much. Too much.
Nothing venture, nothing gain, boys.
That's it.
Tap.
I think Dib said the same.
Nearly.
Sneak up on it with sandpaper.
Sneak up, yeah. Sneak up with sandpaper, yeah. Well, I don't know. It's not. It's just that's. Oh, you got to be nearly there.
Now, I've got to be nearly there, but I'm not there.
That's the
so
easy word too. Now just wisp it. Just touch it.
This'll do. This'll do.
This'll do.
Susie joined in the cooking show. She said,
Actually,
"You put cream eggs in brownies, don't they melt when baking?" Well,
Is that not the idea?
ice cream doesn't melt when you make a baked Alaska, does it?
No.
that's got to be
Don't
just.
too
That's
tight.
got to be a gnats, isn't it?
It is, right?
Whisker. Joe, I know what you're thinking.
Hey,
That's enough, Ryan. That's too much. I can see a shaving.
See that shave?
Yeah, that's the trouble. You can see the shaving. You took too much off.
No, I took it off behind the high spot, Terry.
Good, I love nearly there. I did it off an hammer.
I don't want to hit with a hammer. Remember, there's a split in this already, Terry.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. I'll give it a rubber
I don't want
mallet
to be hitting
job.
with a hammer.
I still
So
would.
we'll just. I still would.
And it's a cross grain, so there's 4 natural breakpoints already
Points
built
in it, yeah.
yeah, definitely.
So we'll just persevere.
Yeah, we keep going slowly. No point rushing. That's got to be nearly there.
Still a little bit to go. Is it warmer here or is it just me?
Just you.
No, it is warm. I've just turned the heating down.
Yeah, well, yeah. There is
Yeah,
that.
that's in behind the high spot, Terry, so don't panic. La la la.
That'll go now. Go on. Hammer.
you said that
Hammer
last
time.
time.
It's hammer time.
You're
Don't
mad to
swear
see
with it.
this
Look.
armor.
Hammer time.
No, it's not, Terry.
You could
Rubber
do
mallet. Get the rubber mallet out.
Good lignum vitae mallet would do the job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just tap it with a mallet and see. Get it on square.
I'm trying to look.
I like that mallet you made, Pete.
Like a grain match in there, but there's not.
No, just tap it with a hammer.
That's
Yeah,
not
there
too
There
is.
you go. That's perfect there. Tap it with a hammer.
Don't think so, Terry. If I split this, Terry,
Oh,
you're in
should've-
deep trouble,
Gentle
boy.
tap. Oh, you're sorry. You got other pieces of wood.
Oh no, buddy, that's a
No.
bit
Yeah,
too
he's
much.
there.
Stop.
He's there.
He
That's
isn't.
the eye spot.
Stop.
That's it.
No, he's not.
You're worrying me.
You're worried.
Drill
me.
Martin forward. Martin's going. Good night, mate.
Oh, Martin has to
Hey,
go.
Martin.
Take care, buddy.
Night, Martin.
Martin's selling his
Martin.
house. He's buying another. The miserable bugger's leaving Lincolnshire, Mock Club. He's leaving, and he's going up to live in Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah,
Newcastle
well,
upon
Well,
Tyne.
Northumberland. He's living.
that's because you moved into the area, Terry.
That means you have to invite me and Ruth up for Grandma Ruth up for a day. Martin. Night, mate. See you Tuesday if you're going. That's it, Brian. Too much.
It's not Terry. It's right this time, Terry.
He said, "Oh, the panic in William's voice."
Mm.
Hey, look at that. It's there.
Split it.
Give it another.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, Brian, you hit it too hard.
Oh, Terry.
Super glue it, Brian.
There's no. I'm gonna.
Right, so everybody in the chat, please take note.
Paul says, "Does William have more wood?"
Everybody in the chat, please take note. It was Terry that led Brian astray there,
Yeah.
It was.
as per usual.
Nah, sorry. Chocolate orange. It's just a crap piece of timber in the beginning when it is what it is.
Well, it's split there
You
anyway.
can glue that, Brian. You can glue that.
No, I don't think I will, Terry.
You can.
You watching?
Ah, yeah, yeah. But you got 3 splits there. Like one going diagonally.
Yeah, there's no point. No.
No. Turn a mouse. You need one. Morris has
You
gone
turn
missing.
around.
No, we've got Morris Jr.
Mouse.
Not bad, glue it. Won't be hard to glue.
It'll glue.
It
Some
is glue.
super glue in there. 2 seconds to be stuck. Back to normal.
It's glued, Terry.
There you go. You said you wanted it tight. You can even glue
Yeah.
it to the tenon if you want. If it's not going to come
Well, I
off
can
again.
glue it on. I could actually glue it on because once it's on, it doesn't
Yeah.
want to come off again.
Yeah.
But I want to get this fit right.
Fair enough.
It's just annoying me now.
Who's suggesting you set fire to it?
Oh,
Suddenly changed my name to Pete.
She said, do a Pete, and there's 2 Bernie emoticons or whatever they're called.
Emojis.
Get the grain lined up as well. Because you.
I'm not worried about the grain. It's coming back off again, Terry. It doesn't have
Oh,
to
is it?
stay there.
Why?
Yeah. Because it does.
I thought you said it was staying.
It will eventually, but not now. This is only for a. Terry talked me out of it. I was going to go a bit further.
No.
But he said, no, that's enough. That's enough.
No. Yeah, but trouble you.
There we go.
There you are.
It's on now. Not very
Doug,
square,
you
that.
come back just in time to witness. No, you missed it. Sorry.
What? Oh, Doug.
Don't know
Who
what's
are you doing
happened there.
back? Phone call.
Don't know what's happened there.
Terry encouraged Brian to break it.
No, I didn't.
He did.
Yes, you did. You must have said 20 times. Hit it with a hammer. Hit it with a hammer.
Well, yeah, but you know, I forgot you had a crack in it. Super glue will do that. It's easy enough. You got to hollow that piece out, Brian?
Yep, just in a minute.
Right. They
So,
won't
Terry,
notice
you reckon
anyway.
never start a
well,
job
Mark's
without a hammer and super glue.
No, never. Dockyard hammer.
It'll be fine because I've already got one that I made yesterday. So this is just to show you how to make it. So
There we
what
are,
we're going to
see?
do now is we're going to
Hollow.
get a Forstner bit.
Cool.
Then we know what size a 50p is.
50p. Yeah, it's about 35 mil.
I think you might be
I
wrong.
don't
at
know,
that
Brian. Ours
particular.
are different than yours.
Let me see.
Maybe
I got a
40 mil.
50p. Right,
35 mil, 40 mil, something like that. No more.
50p.
I got one here.
I've got
28
one in
mil.
my hand, Pete. There you go.
27.23 mil.
Brian, where did you get a 50p of a Thursday evening?
Michelle gave me
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
That's your
She
allowance
wants
for
it
the
back in a minute.
27 mil. So 30 mil should be fine for this little
I
job.
said 30 mil. God.
No, you didn't. You said 35. Don't lie to
Start
me.
30
at
to
40.
35 mil.
Is it
What do you want a
35 to
50p for?
You'll see in a minute.
Oh.
Stop asking silly questions.
Is that to put in a hole at the end if you make
Yeah.
a mistake?
It's to fill the funnel. That's what it's for.
Uh,
I'm going to fill the funnel in a minute. You're a gag, Terry. I'll need that in a minute again. Where is that Jacob's joke?
so is it a 30 mil forced a bit or?
30 mil. That's a 30 mil Forstner bit.
Paul Kavanagh said, a Scotchman gets a 50p out of his pocket. Miracles will never cease.
I didn't. It was
Do you
on
know
his side.
why?
Man.
It
Oh.
wasn't that, Paul.
He
He had a
did put it straight
spanner
back
that
in there.
fitted. He had a spanner that fitted and he got it out of Michelle's pocket.
Yeah, he did put it straight back in his pocket.
He
so,
unbolted it. No cut line.
That should do. Turn the speed down a little bit. And drill a hole. I may have to take this. Let's drill a hole. What we may have to do is withdraw that tool rest because overhanging because I had to get the tool rest in there earlier. Push this back a bit and then shove that forward. Look that up. Tighten that up, but don't tighten it too far. And now we can cut it. I think I'm getting too old for these hand grip things.
Yeah,
You're going to have to use a key to shut that.
I'm the same, Brian.
Do you ever use the depth gauge, Brian?
This one?
Yeah.
The battery slot.
I do quite often.
Yeah, I use mine all the time as well.
Yeah, and it push
I
it
would
on
use
and
mine
then
as
away
well,
you
but
go.
battery slot. Can't afford a new battery. I'm a poor
Yeah,
pensioner.
A
Oh,
Scottish
what?
pensioner as well. A
Yeah.
Scottish Irish pensioner.
It wouldn't work for me because I'm in the habit of winding it sort of 2 centimeters or so, and then rewinding it, and then moving the whole thing forward.
Moving the whole lot, yeah.
I do that and all. It just ruins the whole setting thing, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It does.
you know, I can't be asked to wind it all the way back in those 2 mil when I've cleared the fruit. So I just move the entire tailstock. It's just easier.
That's normally what I do as well, Pete. Just lift the tailstock and shove it out of the way. Just like that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look, see how far we are there. That'll do. That'll be close enough.
Okay, everybody in the chat, please be on your best behaviour because Gideon is now grammar checking you.
Is he?
Okay,
Probably
so the
won't
next part of
understand
the
me
job
then.
is to hollow this out. I
Gideon,
can't believe you made me break that, Telly.
Gideon, were you learned to speak proper England when you was a children?
Probably speaks it better than you do, you know.
Everybody speaks it better than me, Brian. Except
Right.
people from Norfolk.
People from Norfolk. Norfolk. What are they called? Norfolkonians or what?
Something like that.
See, Haley's got 2 words the wrong way around in that last sentence.
Learning
this
is everywhere,
this is the inside, okay?
just not in the classroom.
Of said
Everywhere is
so-
learning.
tighten that'd be better, wouldn't it?
Lower the toe rest. Way up.
That's another thing I did today.
What?
Got about 3 spindles before I realised I hadn't tightened up the tool rest.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You get a bit complacent. You think, blah, blah, blah. Mike's in from Dancing with Hard Backs.
Good evening,
Good
mate.
evening, Mike.
Mike, which Mike is it?
Dancing with
Hard
Hard
Dancing
Backs.
with hard backs.
Oh, Mike.
I love that name.
I wonder if it
What?
was going to be Mike Walton. Then I could have got some masking tape out.
No, I don't think you got any internet. We were chatting. We had a video chat earlier, and they had a power cut today, and his internet was playing up badly.
Gideon.
So the chat ended about halfway through a sentence when it all just went dead.
Yeah.
Dear.
Tool rest. Tool stock is in the way, so we'll get rid of that. There. Get that nicer cut there. Can't get rid of the shavings.
They want to stay.
Yeah, well, that's fine. As long as the cut's fine. Don't worry, does it?
One more. You think this was a candy floss machine?
You would, yeah. Grandma's whiskers. I was to say grandma's whiskers.
There we go. That's that bit. Next thing now
Lovely old
is
job.
what we have to do now. I'll put these 2 bits back together again. that has to go on there now.
Perfect fit.
Well, it's actually not. I need to
As you
fix
duck
that.
heed.
Something. I'm not right there. What's happened there?
Dunno.
I can fix that later, I think. Need to put that back in the chuck and square that end off again, but it'll do for now.
Right. Yeah. Was the end square? Yeah, it was square, wasn't it? You cut it square.
It was out when
Yeah,
it came
it
off.
cracked. It mightn't have glued back 100% into place.
Yeah.
That'll be grand.
Be grand. Be grand.
Be grand.
Get it with a hammer. Right.
Hit it with a hammer,
With a
right.
hammer.
Just whack
He's mad to see this
The
hammer
answer
coming
to
out.
it.
And then fix it with super glue.
Yeah. Easy. Or a dab of super glue on the end of the hammer and give it a whack.
Just
Yeah.
give that a wee squeeze up.
You can tell Terry used to build
That's it.
battleships, can't you?
Did you?
Yeah.
HMS Eagle, HMS Ark
I
Royal,
should really use
HMS
a bigger tool
Tenby.
rest than that.
The engines in all of them.
Change tool rest.
You ever thought about getting one of those tool rests that Pete got?
Robust.
Yeah, I've thought about it.
Yeah, so have
Yeah.
I, but
Me
the
and
price
all.
scares me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same here, but I thought
Just
because
switch
they
camera
look so
there, buddy,
nice.
before you start.
Do you know what?
They look so nice.
Buy once, cry once.
Buy once, cry once.
Yeah, but you know,
And Pete's already had a good cry this week.
this weekend he's had a
Very,
cry.
very
And
good cry this week, yeah.
today he's had a bloody good cry. In fact, actually, William, I think we've all cried with him because of it.
But I would recommend the robust tool rest. I prefer the shallow one, not the comfort grip,
Right.
because it's more universal. You can get your hand underneath it to do small stuff.
Mhm.
Comfort grip is supposed to get the whole of the back of your hand resting on it comfortably.
Oh, that would
Not
do me
fond of them.
actually, because I don't put my fingers underneath normally.
No,
So
it
that
all
would
depends
do
on
me.
your cutting style, but
Mm. Lucy wants to know why you've cried today.
Why, what?
I spent my pension money, £12.99 of it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see
You
that
did.
tool. See this tailstock?
Yeah, well, you got one day.
Have to wind it out again.
Yeah.
It's the only design flaw.
He
Why
hasn't
did-
got his pension yet, Lucy, and he's spent no year's worth.
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Pretty much,
A
yep.
year and a half's worth, I think. Isn't it? I'll get away with that, I think.
But he's super happy.
Yes.
I am.
Well, that's the main thing.
Exactly, Joe.
And, yeah. I've got a memory like a goldfish, so by this time next week I'll have forgotten how much it costs. That'd be fine.
Yeah, it don't matter, does it?
Yeah, there you go.
It'll be grand.
Go part of the workshop.
Nobody will notice. Nobody will care. Just work for a couple of days, get that dust on the top of it, you'll be fine.
Yep.
Now, yesterday I just bit the bullet and took the tailstock away and did the finishing cut.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm
you
not-
didn't have a split in the one yesterday, did you?
I didn't no.
Because you didn't have Terry's help with that one, did you?
Didn't
No,
have
that's
Terry
true.
tell me how to a hammer.
It took 12 hours to get to the Tenon. Pete, Grandma Ruth wants to know when you get your pension.
It'd be July. Got a while to go yet.
Oh,
Now remember, I left a lot in the bottom.
you did. Half inch, you said.
And I've written to the council and asked if I can have a petrol voucher instead of a bus pass, but
They said no.
And did they say get lost, Pete?
well, I mean, they haven't answered, so
Probably
presumably
didn't even
that's what
answer,
they're
yeah.
saying.
Well, you can presume for that you're not getting an answer. Just
When I
check
lived
that
in
that's a little
Plymouth,
bit- So a wee bit of rock in the bottom of that, so
I travelled by
Take
bus
note.
every day, right, for one of the jobs I was doing. Every day. Well, 4 times a week I travelled by bus. Come over here. There are any buses in the village? No.
I've
Well,
not
there
travelled
is.
by bus since I met you lot.
Yeah, there is one on a Wednesday. Goes to Lincoln from our village in 7 o'clock in the morning and comes back at 5 in the evening. That's it. There's one bus a week.
Well,
Right, where's that stop button? Get that stop button over
Yeah,
here.
I've not travelled by bus since I met you lot. Because I discovered that Mark Beckett and Mike Water bus drivers, and I thought, I'm not doing that again.
Hell with that, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
scary
Hell
thought.
with that. And he says, I get his, he gets his pension. Yeah. When did you start getting yours, Andy?
Should have left that in there a little bit longer. Because I want to do something else here and I forgot.
I mean, if you're anything like me,
I forgot.
Lucy
Something.
Lucy might get your pension. Don't know.
I've got to wait till I'm 67.
What did I forget?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 16 more years to go, Joe.
Yeah,
Put
Lucy
that
will
on there
wait.
for a minute.
Well, to
Yeah,
be
they
honest,
get
I've been on one of my pensions since I was 40.
You're not 80, Andy.
And then I got my second pension come in when I was 50. So I actually retired. I've been on pensions for a long time, but not the government one.
Not the state.
No,
No.
yeah. Actually, I got my pension when I was 50. Work pension. So I retired early because I could.
I retired
Why
early
not?
because they want to get rid of me.
Yeah, they want to get rid of me too. So they paid me off, which is
Yeah, have
cool.
some money, just don't come in ever again.
They
So
just said
that's
to me,
that.
you know,
That's just
you can go
shaping
early
the
if you
outside.
like.
Yeah.
We'll enhance your
Um,
pension and let you go.
Quickly shape the outside, and that's all it needs.
Yeah. See even that gap up.
Give that a quick sand.
Well, I'm going to be posh now. I'm going to have a cocktail.
What are you having now?
What?
I'm mixing
That's a
Abbott
pint.
with Doombar.
The what?
Mixing Abbott with
Abbott.
Doombar.
Abbott.
Bloody
Oh,
heck,
right,
right.
okay.
Yeah, cocktail. Because I'm get posh.
Okay.
Posh Pete. Posh Terry and Posh Pete.
Posh Pete. Posh Pete. No. Posh Terry. Rich
Someday.
Pete. Rich Pete.
Not anymore, Terry.
No,
Not
not
anymore.
anymore. Not after this
It's
weekend,
poor Pete,
Pete.
yeah.
Not after this weekend.
The old biscuit tin is starting to rattle.
So I'm just quickly going through regrets here.
Excuse me, Mr. Government.
Don't know why I'm bothering like that.
Could I have an advance of 3 years pension, please? I've just bought something.
Webster's Yorkshire Bitter. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh, I haven't seen it for ages.
What?
Webster's Yorkshire Bitter.
Anthony Green wants to
Oh.
know if he can still get Webster's. Oh.
We'll
I
finish
I
the
don't know
haven't
bottom
seen
off
it in
later.
a long time, but
I'll do.
Never heard
maybe
of
the
it.
chat knows if you can still get it.
No, I have no idea.
About 100 yards from me, we got a
Take
windmill.
me a good while to
Work,
get Doombar.
working windmill, and it's got a pub in it as well. It sells all these different ales and things. It's blinking lovely.
So bitter is an ale, then I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, I'm going to tape that and turn that. I'm going to risk it.
Risk it for a biscuit.
You don't see many working windmills nowadays.
oh, here we go. Mike Walt give you instructions. No, obviously not. You got that right, Brian.
Yeah.
Fits a little bit loose, so I'll just put that in there just to be on the safe side.
Well,
And I'm
I've just
gonna
been
do a little
online
finishing
and
cut.
checked, and yes, you can still get Webster's Yorkshire Bitter.
Mhm.
Wow.
It's a Pennine brew, so it'd be a granite-based, water-based beer.
Yeah.
So hard water-based, a
Just
soft
change
water-based.
camera there, buddy, before you start.
Yeah, I see the front face. That's it. Cool. Lucy, you said the beer from there's nice. What? From where? The windmill or from Yorkshire?
Eckington.
A nice
Eckington
little
windmill's gorgeous.
slow cut.
Beautiful.
Approach in the middle at a really slow speed.
In fact, if I wasn't here watching this and talking here, Ruth could have took me over there and bought me a drink.
She could, but she didn't.
No.
We'll just lift that little nub off the end. Using the left wing, just lift it off. Yeah. That's
It is lovely. It is, Lucy, from the windmill. It's gorgeous. It's only 100 yards away. Terrible.
Yeah, it was nice. Beer was nice.
Was Brian, wasn't it?
Yeah. The windmill could do a bit of brightening up on the inside, like, but
Yeah, well, they got £3 million in the budget ready to rebuild the windmill. You know,
all right. Okay.
redo it. Take the lid off, take the sails off, make it all nice, get it
So that's
working.
that bit done.
And they've had the £3 million for like 5 years. And guess why it's not been done?
Council.
It's got 4 million.
Spent it.
Nope. It's because the man that's going to do it, and I say the man because there's only like one man in the UK that can actually rebuild the windmill, qualified to do it, is
Yeah.
busy on 3 other windmills.
Ah,
As soon as he comes clear, he'll be doing our windmill.
So now we're going to part this off around about here somewhere. So we've got to remember there's a woodworm screw in there. So about there somewhere. Overhead again.
Overhead camera, buddy, yeah.
Right there somewhere, I think.
but it's good to be the last person doing the job. Back in the 70s, BT used a communication system for moving data around telephone wires. And in the late 80s, there was one person left who knew how it worked in the whole of the UK.
Brilliant.
Wow.
He could charge whatever he wanted.
Exactly.
And that was Pete.
That was
No,
me.
it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I knew him because we used him a couple of times on a couple of jobs, but because people don't update their systems, you all of a sudden go into a network and find they're still using X21. It was they called it, and you can't transfer it because it's got some security apps on it that they need. So you call them in and say, fix that.
Yeah, and they need the person in to alter them, don't they? Brilliant.
Auntie's obviously done some more research and
Oh, look, no funnel.
Cool. I thought you wanted a funnel.
Yeah, I'm going to make one now.
Ah.
I'm about to make one. Just looking for the chuck jaws there.
Worm screw.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
We weren't going to say, but William
no, I hate
let the
that.
cat out of the bag. You know.
perfectly
William.
timed there, William. Wait until he
Thanks,
just
mate.
loosened
I
it.
just let him get on with it a little
Thanks,
bit.
William. Friggin' rat bag.
Do you know what, William? They call that old man syndrome. You tend to forget.
Exactly what it is.
Brian's been forgetting that ever since I met him.
That's true.
Like I said,
true,
Pete,
but
old
he's
man
been an
syndrome.
old man
He's been
ever
old
since you met
since you
him.
met him. Yeah. Well done, Joe. Change of jaws.
Yep.
I do like that system.
Ever so fast.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'd have another chuck back on by now.
No. I'll tell you, time you put the other one away and come back, and well, you could do, I suppose, but
My chucks are stored literally half a body turn behind me, so I don't need to move to put them away. Get next
yeah,
one
that's
out.
about 6 foot because you're blinking huge. You just spin round your arms about 8 foot long.
Yeah.
Christ.
Here, Brian, you have to say hello to someone here. It's Paul Kavanagh. He says, say hello to Daniel again, please. He's heading to bed and still doesn't believe I know a YouTuber.
Hello,
Hello,
Daniel.
Daniel.
Hello,
How are you,
Daniel.
buddy? Don't trust your dad. Don't listen to a word he
Don't
says
trust
ever.
it. Don't listen to him at all. That's right.
In
Yeah.
fact, if you don't want to go to bed this evening, Daniel, don't you
Yeah,
go
you
to bed.
stay up,
You stay
Daniel.
up.
You stay up. Yeah, watch the rest of this. And
Yeah,
then
tell him
Dad's
you
going to
want
buy
ice
you an
cream
ice
and watch a
cream.
movie.
Yeah, that's it. And a Mars bar and everything you want, really.
And some
No
Coke.
problem.
Tell him you need some Coke.
Yeah, Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Full strength as well, not diet.
And if
Get
you
the
really
proper
want to
stuff.
go, go for the ice gems.
Yeah,
Full-
get it.
full
Get
Catherine,
it
I'll be
down, you
happy last
Daniel.
night.
Don't go to bed till midnight. Special night tonight.
Sorry, Paul.
Bloody- Sorry, Paul. No, I'm not sorry. No, get on, Paul. Let him stay up, Paul. One night a year ain't gonna hurt.
We'll be finished in about 10 minutes anyway.
I'm wondering where the 50p is going.
You'll see in a minute. I'm about to make a funnel.
Okay, I was watching Brian and pouring beer and stuff, and I missed Grandma Ruth Tube said, "Buy you a beer, Terry Bray."
A
I
what?
don't think so. Maybe when you buy me lunch.
Ah,
That'll be a
Please
first.
It would.
I'm gonna die of a dehydration then. I was gonna ask her if she wants to go to lunch tomorrow, actually. But if she wants to buy lunch, I'll go out with
Lucy
her.
wants you to bring some windmill beer down to Newark with you and just swap for brownies.
Oh, Ruth's already bringing her a cake. Oh, blimey.
That's because it's the Newark Cake Exchange.
Oh, here comes the funnel.
Oh, no.
No, that was intentional, Will. We
See
know
how I
that.
managed to
I
catch
know.
that on that gauge and that colour?
Look at
Yeah,
that.
it's
That's
pretty
good.
cool.
I actually really love the way funnels form when you go through like that.
Paul Kavanagh says he can't hear you, by the way, Brian, so no point, no point in telling him lies.
Ah, damn.
Nice try.
That's a shame.
No, Lucy, I don't have short arms or deep pockets. I just don't carry cash. I'm like the Queen or the King now. Don't carry cash. I'll let Ruth do all that.
He doesn't have a wallet, he's got a Ruth.
Yeah. Ruth. Like I said, I'm the boss in my house, and whatever my wife says goes.
Whatever Ruth says happens.
Yeah, so she controls it. She's got everything I own. And she's welcome to it too.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not quite right. There's a tiny little ridge in there.
The only thing
Get
she's
rid of
not privy to is my allowance for my word turning. Which is my
I
old
think,
age.
I think
mate.
what he means is his state pension. That's what he means.
Exactly.
That's better. So now we've got a piece with
Yeah, Grandma Ruth says he lies like a cheap rope.
we've now got a piece with a funnel on both sides. I'll take it out of the chunk and show you. So we've a piece with a funnel on that end and a funnel on that end.
We've got two funnels out of one piece here. Excellent.
Amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Alright.
That is Brian. That looks cool.
Now, the reason for that is the whole idea of this thing is this is just a little money jar.
Cool. It only takes 50p. Well, anything less than 50. 50p or
50p is
smaller.
our 50p is our biggest coin, Terry. Do you not remember?
Try
Yeah.
getting a £50 note in there.
If you come outside of the United Kingdom, then you need to measure your coin to find the largest.
So if I put that in, that's maybe not steep enough.
Is that going to
Then
come
just-
off though? Because you
then
can get
just
them
that-
out.
No,
Don't
wait,
need
just
to.
watch, Terry, watch. So when you come home at night with your pocket full of change, you just throw it in there.
Hmm.
It disappears.
Cool.
And then once it's full, you think, oh God, I need a couple of quid to pay to tip the postman.
Tip the
Pick it up.
postman.
Turn it upside down, and it comes straight back out again.
Because you've got a funnel both
Because-
sides.
Because you've got
It's
a funnel on
tapered
both
inside
sides.
and out.
And that's the reason for that. And that's the
Okay.
little piece. And I'll go to this one that I made yesterday.
They
This
do
is the
come
Well,
one. This
Copper
is the
Hour
one I
Woodburn
made
said
yesterday.
Canada's got a $2 coin. Yeah,
Oh.
we have a £2 coin over in the UK.
Yeah, exactly.
Which it fits too. It's less than a 50p. So there's two different sizes. That one's a little bit wider. This one's a bit taller. That was the one I made yesterday. That's the one I
Both
made
very
today.
good, O'Brien. Excellent. That was
Just to show you
excellent.
how it's made, basically.
Nice
And
job, Brian.
this is the one we'll
A
decorate.
nice idea.
It was a good idea.
Something a
Yeah.
little bit
Good-
different. You can
good
just set that
project,
on
yeah.
your kitchen unit or something when you're just inside the door as you do. Come in, empty your pocket. If you have any money, that is. If your Mrs.
Well,
hasn't
I wouldn't have any use for one of those because Ruth
But,
keeps all my money.
I'm going to decorate this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, basically, wherever you are, if you measure the largest coin you've got in your currency, and you make the hole,
This one
fit that.
one is not stuck, but it won't come off. You have to hit it to get it off.
Yeah.
Oh, don't hit it with hammer,
in,
Brian. You might, don't hit it with hammer. You might break it.
You're so.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't hit it with hammer, Brian. You could break it.
All
Much
evening. Hit it with a hammer, Brian. Hit it with a hammer.
It's face grain, so it will have expanded and contracted in different directions.
I just want to prove to you that that it can be done. There we go.
There you go.
So there's a nice.
Excellent.
That's a nice tight fit one.
Trouble is, you put the money in, I'll take it right out again. That's the trouble.
Yeah, you'd need a bigger hole for that, Terry.
Mm,
You'd need one to put Ruth in, wouldn't you?
That's it.
Got a little
She'd be in
tap
there
Given
She'd
that
be
she's
in
got
there.
all your,
with
on
her
this
hands
one, I
up, and
did a
I'll be
few-
chucking the money, and she'd be catching it.
We did
No,
a few little
it
rings
is
at the
your
bottom of
money.
that one, just to let you see it. We'll stick them both up here.
Bloody heck, that's you and Pete now have a fancy mallet.
Yeah,
know
I've got
what's
one as
gonna
well, William. I
pop?
made one 30 years ago. I made a fancy mallet. Still got it.
I got rid of my old mallet.
Not
and
ready
give it
yet.
to my son.
Brian can get rid of his farthings now. This is Anthony Green.
Yes, and Ruth says
Thanks, Anthony.
you ask us to pay for everything.
I don't actually. I've never ever asked her to pay for anything. She just does it.
Yeah, he just stands there with his hands
It's her
not reaching
duty.
his pockets.
Yeah, yeah,
With his hands in his pockets, yeah.
Joe, it's her duty.
yeah. No way.
I don't believe you said that.
Yeah, it is.
You have to look
When
after
we
poor
go
Terry.
out, Glyn pays for everything.
This
Well,
poor,
yeah.
posh Terry. Been
But
changed to
Ruth's
poor
got
Terry.
all the money, so I'll just let her have it, and she pays for everything.
Let's see what that looks like on
That's
that
how good
camera.
I am, good-hearted. Oh,
There you go.
brilliant, Brian. Very
We
nice,
got it
mate.
on a spinny thing.
What a
Start
spin.
Wait.
packing. Rob says start packing. Oh, where'd the mouse come from?
That's Maurice's cousin.
That's
Ah.
Do you got a name
Maurice's
yet,
cousin.
or do we need a name?
You made a new one.
No, I had him. He was in the mouse box. I have a cardboard box full of mouse parts. That sounds
Brilliant.
that sounds wrong, doesn't it?
It does sound wrong.
It really does.
Just a little bit weird as well, yeah.
No, I didn't think nothing of it, Brian. Sorry.
There you are.
So-
So next weekend we'll decorate that.
Good.
Next week,
Yep.
we want suggestions for a name for Maurice's stand-in.
And Morris's
Yeah, because
cousin.
we got to have a new one.
Yeah, different
Could it
name.
be Maureen?
Could be if you want.
Maureen.
Maureen the mouse.
Well, let's
Maureen.
let the chat decide, and they can come back
I
next
like
week with some
Maureen.
suggestions.
That's a good idea.
No,
Well, shall-
Rodney the Rodney.
Rodney the Road. That's a good one, yeah. Yeah,
Now,
that's cool.
we've already had Roland the rat in this country, so
Yeah.
Rodney the rodent.
Maureen
Could
the
be as well.
Mouse. Maureen the Mouse.
Could be. I'm just busily changing.
Unless
George's.
somebody in the chat can come up with something better.
Anthony Green says,
Maureen the
I do
mouse.
like that money pot. I'll make one for the grandchildren.
That's
There you
blinking
go.
brilliant.
Good job.
Brilliant.
That is a good idea.
Well done,
yeah.
Brian. That's excellent, mate.
Right, lot of simple idea. 2 pieces of wood.
Nice.
And you
But
could
then
do it in
simple
end grain
script.
orientation if you wanted, but it was I thought we'll do it in bowl orientation, makes the cuts easier.
And if you've got several grandchildren, you could actually pyrography the initial.
Yeah. Names.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, most people these days have got fancy laser things for doing that, haven't they?
Yeah.
Mm,
What you could
I
do,
don't
Brian,
know, I've
too,
not got one.
is you could have like underneath where they drop in, you could have like flaps so it wouldn't come out.
Oh, you
And then
could,
you
yeah.
can- Then you can screw the two together on a screw thread or something silly like that, So
Well, if you
they
want
had
to do it in
to,
a screw
mother
thread,
had to
Terry,
undo it,
That's a good idea, Terry. You can make the screw threads.
No, you could learn. You could do it.
Mouse names off for next week because I haven't got a pen and paper handy. And next week I will try to record them and we'll have a vote of some sort.
Mouse
We'll have-
names.
We'll do a.
Mouse
Yeah.
name.
So far,
What
we've
do you
got
call them things?
Morris. We
And
got
Rodney.
Maureen, the mouse.
Maureen the mouse.
We've got Rodent.
We've
Rodent.
got
Rodent.
Rodent.
Rodent. Ah, very good. Rodent. Yeah.
Yeah, and we
Very
got
good.
what
Borak.
William said.
Rodney.
Rodney.
What's that? What's
Rodent.
Irish? What's mouse in Irish, William?
Oh, I can't remember now.
Ah,
Oh my goodness.
I honestly
Dead.
can't remember.
We've got Morag the mouse.
all right.
Borak. Write them all down then.
All right.
people.
Don't be doing that now.
Yeah. Next week I haven't got a pen and paper handy.
All right. We'll
So
do
next
it
week, people, in the chat,
I'll tell you
first
what
thing
to
you need to do,
I'll tell you
name
what
of
to
the
do. Put it
So the
after
mouse is
after
getting
the line's
renamed.
over.
Yeah. after the
Pop
live,
back in.
in the chat,
Good
And leave a
plan.
comment.
Yes.
leave a comment.
Don't leave a comment now. Put it in the
The
comments.
name of the mouse
video.
is in the comments.
That's it. And
That's cool. Then we can use one of them picker things, couldn't we?
And tell you what,
you-
to
Yeah.
be even better for you, Brian, we'll do a thing. We'll pick the mouse for all the people that put name of the mouse and the name, and then you'll do a spin up and you'll win that piece.
you can, yeah, exactly. You can have that piece as a giveaway. The pieces you can see now.
Yeah, but not the mouse. 'cause
After
the mouse
he's
has got a name,
decorated
it's got a
You've got to decorate
Ah,
it first.
Yeah, after I've decorated it, I'm going to make it nice and colourful. I think.
Ruth has
win
put
that
in the
piece.
Irish mouse. You're dead right, Ruth.
What's it?
What is it?
Say?
Yeah, it spells Luchog, but it's Luch Fada OG, which is Luchog.
Look,
Hog.
hog.
It's a
Or
Look,
Lahog.
hog with a mouse.
Yeah, yeah. I know. Right, let's go back.
Christ,
let's
hey.
go back.
Nobody told me Ruth knew Irish.
Let's get
Yeah,
back.
yeah, I know.
Googled it, you muppet.
In a minute, she'll know Welsh, Scottish, and everything else.
Google it.
She just
I
Googled
didn't
it.
even know she knew English.
Back to the intro camp. Bring you guys in as well. There we go. Thank you very much,
everybody.
guys. There's a little piece there. Money
That's
still
brilliant,
there.
Brian. I love it.
Take the money out of it. There we go.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's good.
I like that. That's no sort of
Don't
project.
forget, people,
You
That
even
is
zoom the
nice.
camera in.
you could win
Oh,
this
look,
next
look,
week.
The camera wants to follow
if
me
you-
now. Look.
Oh,
Put the name in the house. Win this next week.
Will I get this camera to stop? Stop.
Take a police officer there. Stop.
I'll do that to Ruth, actually.
If you do
She
that-
comes,
if you do this with one finger, see it zooms in.
see, Ruth comes towards me, I'll go, stop.
That's what happens. If you give the policeman
Not tonight,
a finger,
dear.
If you give the policeman a finger, that's exactly what you get to. They zoom in.
Yeah.
Did you like that, Paul?
There we go. Cash, back in the box.
I'm going to show Paul's comment.
What did
Don't
he
you
say?
do that.
What did he say? I can't see the chat.
I thought it was FUK me,
Good, there's 364 comments on this.
because that's why my wife shouted when she saw one.
That's very good.
Brilliant, Paul.
Very good, Paul. This mug came from Paul, by the way. Paul Kavanagh. Paul Kavanagh does that, whatever you call that
Oh,
thing.
Hey,
can't
full
remember.
screen, Brian. We need to see what the logo is.
What's my logo? Just zoom in.
All right. Okay.
And he does the maker's marks as well, if anyone
That's
is.
like,
Looking
There
for
you
them?
go. Look. I meant full screen, so we're not in it, so people can see
oh,
it.
I can do that too, Terry.
Oh, yeah. That's,
I can do that too. Hold on. I can do. I need two hands to do.
hey, that's better.
Where's the camera?
Look at that. That's a good cut.
hey.
How about
Yeah.
that?
That's very
Paul did
good.
that for me.
Well done,
He did.
Paul.
He done one for me as well. Top class.
He's a good lad. There we go. And let's zoom that back out again.
Just stick on screen what I've been spending my money on.
Look at that. Look.
Oh,
Full
there we go.
screen.
Wait.
Oh,
Full screen, Brian.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Look at this miserable turd. Bought one before I could.
it's a
There you
spaceship.
go.
He's now rubbing it in because he keeps showing me it.
That's a dust extractor, guys.
That's not a dust extractor. It's a
That's
dust.
not where it's going to live permanently.
Shavings
but
and
that's where it is
everything
at the
else.
moment.
Analyzer
I will
takes
do a
everything
video
in.
of it.
sends out clean air and
Gary,
you pull out
Gary.
the basket.
Shut up.
Can't believe it.
Yes,
I'll
Pete.
be doing a video on it before I move it to its final living space. So it's in the workshop right in front of me at the moment because it's brand new and I want to look at it.
Of course you do.
Oh, I want to see
Hey,
it while it's still
Where are you going
shiny.
to put it?
It's actually going out in the wood store.
Another
There we
3
go.
men to move it then.
No, it's on wheels.
It's on wheels.
Getting
You'll
it
get it.
getting it off the drive, up the step onto the side path, down the 18-inch step onto the lawn, across the lawn, and up the 12-inch step to the workshop. That was a challenge.
I'll bet you.
That was the difficult part.
In fact, getting it
Just
out of the
remember-
pallet, I managed that on my own, but getting it out of the pallet was a challenge in itself because it weighs 400 pounds.
So you tell me that Simon Hope makes one of these?
He does.
Yes, he does. It's for doing the bottom of vases and stuff.
Oh,
You want me to
my
get you
God.
one when I get to Newark?
Aye, you might as well.
I can bring it across.
I'm going to be doing a lot
Well,
of
Joe can get in
holoforms.
and take it
I'll need
across.
something. I'll need something because I'm good. I've got a couple of big holoforms. Oh, I'll show you this one. I'll let the chat see it. I've got a big holoform in the process. Can't get out of there.
Look at his cool camera, chat. Look at his cool camera. It follows him around.
Did it follow me?
It
Well,
won't
not
follow you
this
back
time.
because you moved too
Well, he
far
did.
past that corner.
Where's that corner of the
He always goes
monitor?
fast across that corner.
Back to
Wait
the
a minute.
corner.
Wait a minute, I'll get it again.
That's
Hey,
it.
come
Now
on.
got you. Now
way,
got you.
camera.
Gentlemen. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
better.
Come on,
Yeah.
camera.
Come
Follow
on,
me.
man.
Gotta go slow around that corner.
And I'll stop it now. Just put your hand up. Wait for the light to go green. There you go. So there's a little holoform.
Give us the L shape. No, zoom in.
That we're gonna hollow. It's been drying for about, I don't know. When did you give me this bit of wood, will you?
You need to put yourself on full screen so we can see it.
Which
Tiny
piece?
little dot.
God.
That's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
That's better.
That's
Well,
going to
that's
be a
what's that?
holoform.
15 inches,
Sycamore.
12 inches.
It's I don't know.
It's lovely.
It's a big bit.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
yeah, it's 12 inches in total.
Super job, huh?
So we'll have to try
Till
and
next
hollow it.
Thursday?
Yeah, no.
No.
That'll be a video.
Okay.
I'm not risking doing that live. But too much hollowing anyway. I'll be forever
Yeah.
hollowing with it. Have to get
Yeah.
the camera set up and all that kind of nonsense.
Mm.
Even a horror
So-
of the goblet is painful live.
It is.
Hollowing is
You're
very
even hollowing
boring to
that.
look at as
Oh.
well.
Even hollowing this thing's a bit boring.
Even if you had a camera in there looking
That's
at
why
the
I used the-
hollowing, you know, it's
that's why I
just, you
used
can't
the,
do it, can you?
I used the, what do you call it? Overhead. Show that again. Oh no, there's 2p in
Throwing
the
his money
shavings.
away.
Throwing it
Oh
away.
no,
It's just lost 50p.
no, it's 2p.
Oh, 2p,
That's-
but they're not
that's just as
magnetic.
bad.
It's copper.
No, they are magnetic.
Copper ones aren't.
Get a magnet and a 2p and test it. They are magnetic. They don't make them out of copper
Oh.
anymore.
Oh, well.
Which
Yeah,
I pointed out to a friend of mine who dropped one into an engine because he used it to take the oil filler cap off and then dropped it into a bike engine and then stripped the entire engine down because he thought,
There
how
you
am I
go.
going to get that back out again?
Mm.
There
And
you
when
go.
he stripped it down and rebuilt the engine, I just say, you know, you can pick them up with a magnet, don't you? Of course you can't.
They
It's
must have-
copper. I
must
just
have wired
got a
them.
magnet and a 2p
You don't
piece. And
believe
just,
me? They're stuck
they
to the
stick.
end of the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So all you had to do was put a magnet down there and fish it out.
Get on. Anthony Green says, what camera setup are you using, Brian? Only Turners shortly, isn't it? We'll be doing only Turners shortly.
What cameras?
Anthony would like to know your camera setup.
Right. How can I show you that? Well, I've got the camera you're looking at now is the intro cam. I just put using full screen. I put myself full screen there. didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah, yeah, there. Yeah.
Right, so that camera is a little OBS bot. OBS bot.
Bot.
It's,
There's
Yeah,
lots
but-
of them on Amazon at the moment.
there
The
are,
same name.
yeah. There's Amazon for 129 quid for that one. There is another one about 180 quid or something, which is a bit more fancy.
They're like 4K down to 1020.
Well, this one's not 4K. This is 1020, 10, what is it?
1080p.
1080.
1080p.
But the more expensive one, the one that's about 180 quid, is 4K. But anyway, that's perfect for streaming. You don't need any more than that for streaming.
721.
So if I can get that to follow me,
It doesn't even stream out in 1080p anyway, does it?
if I
No.
come round here,
721.
this camera is a Brio, this one here. That's a Logitech Brio for
Tailstock one.
the tailstock. This is another Logitech, but it's a C920. This is another Brio over here. So I can show you them in operation. So that's
And they're
tailstock.
4K cameras.
That's
They are
tailstock.
4K, but we use them in 1080 and then use
Yeah.
the 4K sensor to give us zoom.
Correct.
Zoom in, yeah.
So that's a Brio. I can zoom that out as well. And go to headstock, which is this one over here. Looks straight into the headstock. And if I go
So
to
he doesn't get
that,
his shoulder in the way or anything.
that's the other camera, which is on the
Spinny.
thing, Lazy Susan, for finishing things. And it's also handy for covering that bench that's over there. And I've also got that one, which covers the Pro Edge for sharpening. Again, that's a C920.
Martin
all
Woodart
linked.
Creations has just joined us. Good
It's all
evening.
Evening,
linked.
Martin.
It's all linked through
Evening.
Stream Deck. Best way to show you the Stream Deck is to go to tailstock, I think. And just lift that up a wee bit. Lift that up a wee bit. Why is that not coming up? There's the Stream Deck.
There it is.
If I zoom that in, will you see it? This is the Stream Deck here, and it has all the cameras on it. So the intro cam, overhead, tailstock, headstock, and the two move cams. All controllable.
Anthony says, will any dust in the air cause any damage to them?
Nope.
Yes, probably, but
Nope.
they're good enough.
You
Nope.
clean them.
I've
Keep cleaning them.
I've been turning with these with the C920 for. Let me go back to there. Turning with C920s over here
4 or 5 years now.
nearly 5 years now
Yeah.
Yeah,
in a dusty
I
environment.
mean they're,
At the end of
they're
the day, I
reasonably
just put
well
my blow
sealed.
down with the air hose and then switch my dust extractor on and walk out and leave it, and it's fine.
They're reasonably
Should-
well sealed. Some
Yeah, they
some
are.
people that are using them in workshops that have got high humidity have had
Mm.
problems with them getting condensation inside the lens and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
But you can get over that by getting a heat gun and
well,
gently going across the lens a fair
Hair
way
dryer.
away. Because I
Hair
used to
dryer's
have that
better.
in my
Gently.
old workshop.
yeah,
And I just went
remembering
over
that
gently and it disappeared.
remembering that it's a plastic lens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Yeah,
got to be a
yeah.
fair way away. Just
better
warm
to
it
use a hair
slightly.
dryer rather than a heat gun.
Yeah.
But they're pretty robust. I mean,
They are very robust. I've dropped them half a
They're
dozen times.
dust proof and
I've got a mixture of Brios and I've got one PCZ camera which I was talked into buying by Stuart Farini. And then I've got some older cameras from previous generations, like the 920,
I have to say
which
that
I use in places.
these OBS bots seem to be quite good,
I like that. I might get one myself.
and they're the same idea. You know, there's a thing
I
that
might get
spins and goes up and down and.
Martin at Woody's Creation says, anyone doing the Newark show? Martin,
See you
we
then.
all are. We all are.
No,
Everybody.
Yep.
Except the people that are not in this country, probably.
I'm not.
Everybody that's going is going to be there.
Exactly.
Everybody's going to go do
So you know
Right.
us. Come up and
Right,
tell us who
let's-
you are and shake hands.
Yeah.
that. Yeah, because we won't have a clue who you are. I haven't decided if I'm definitely not going yet. It's getting close, mate, isn't it?
Brian, if
It's
you want to
getting
go, get a
close, but-
flight because there's a room here if you want one.
I know there is, mate.
Room at
7
the inn.
Yep.
7 days tomorrow, a week tomorrow.
And this
week
is my
tomorrow,
little
yeah.
light. This is my little light for looking up and down bowls, which lives underneath the lathe.
And I'm going down to Yandles tomorrow because Colwyn Way is demonstrating there at 4
Oh, very
p.m.
good.
So I should be going down to see Colwyn demonstrate.
Is he
Yeah, good
Lucy
yellow.
bringing brownies?
I don't know if Lucy's coming to this one. I think she
Okay.
might have kids issues because she can't make the 4 p.m.
Can't she
Oh,
just give the
Colin
kids to
Cameron's
Andy?
always good.
Well, I did say just leave the kids to wait at the school gate till you get back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get
Why?
back.
Ah, Pete.
Why didn't you pick up? What's that about? Back in
Six
Get back
the
by
o'clock.
7 or 8
Yeah.
o'clock, you know.
The thing is, Pete, if there's any children left at the school gate when everybody's gone, the teachers take them in.
Do they keep them?
Yeah, then they try and
Yeah,
get rid of the parents. When they
only
can't get rid of the
temporary-
parents, they'll keep them until they can. It's easy.
You only keep them temporarily.
Sorted. You can have a weekend off too, Lucy.
Yeah.
They're not best pleased either, I can tell you.
Yeah, they're not babysitters.
No,
No.
they get right.
But they will keep
them.
them because they got a duty of care. They have to.
There's a camera following me again. Why do you keep doing that? Stop, camera.
Lucy's otherwise engaged tomorrow, so she can't go, Pete.
No.
See, I couldn't have one of those cameras because I'd forget the hand signals.
Yeah, so would
Well,
I.
there is only two.
I'd give it. I'll give it one of those. One of those. I'd give it one of those. You know,
It's one of those.
it didn't work properly.
Go away,
It's
camera.
a hell of a good camera, though.
It is. I might get one actually. I'm thinking of that.
Yeah, they're not there. Have you ordered yours yet, Wayne?
No, I didn't get a chance, buddy.
Oh, bad child.
Oh, half
bad
price.
child.
It's a deal. You can't miss it.
It is
Yeah,
good.
thing is,
It is good
I've
price.
been out all day today. We're thinking working.
It's a whole lot cheaper
Not
than a Brio
working, but, you know.
nowadays.
Busy for myself, so
I just bought a big vacuum cleaner. I can't afford it.
No,
you
you're
can't
broke.
afford it, Pete.
You're
Hey,
broke till
Pete,
at least
you
at
can't
least
afford
till-
anything, even with your pension for another year.
No, it'd be fine.
That
I
won't
think I'm going
stop.
to build Lisa a new computer next week, so I have to find
Well,
some more
that's
money.
you can afford that.
Oh,
but
you're
you
building
can't
at least a new
on
computer.
yourself. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, are you?
yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I built her last one in 2018, and
No, it's a bit done then.
yeah.
Is it better than the one
Lucy's
I've
off
got?
to a stargazing evening, followed by the cinema.
No, Brian, you're not
Which
allowed a
one,
new
Lucy?
one yet.
Oh, okay.
Yours is
That's
only. I don't know.
Oh, well,
5
this
years
one,
old, yours?
this one here is. It's 5 years old now, Pete.
Yeah, but it's only 5. It's got to be 7.
All right, okay.
all
I was
right,
thinking
then,
more
Pete,
of
can
the, I was thinking more of the one in the house.
you update?
But the one in the
Max?
house, that's my old one, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that one was 2012. I built that.
Can you update Max, Pete?
There's not a lot you can do with them, to be honest.
Oh, he's about to buy
It's all
it.
proprietary stuff. You can't buy the bits to put in them.
No, chuck it in the bin, mate.
No, you can't
Oh,
buy
my-
them because they're all
chuck it
made
in
in
the bin.
China.
I can afford that. This
Won't
keeps
ship- won't
telling
ship
me
them
that
from
it won't
China.
upgrade to in the next whatever because
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. I mean,
Sneaky Apple, eh?
I only use
Yeah.
it for this, you know. But
it's a different system, and you can't really do anything with them. Once you bought a Mac, that's it.
What time is it
Um,
now? 9:30.
Yep.
9:30, yeah.
Is there anybody still in the chat? Is there anybody still out there?
yeah, mini
Yeah,
me, 346 there, Brian.
We talking to ourselves here.
300 waiting. They're waiting.
All
Don't
right.
forget, people. Don't forget,
All right.
people. To know next week,
One more.
name of the mouse, and there will be a
Oh, wrong
giveaway.
camera.
What
Okay.
Brian made tonight.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
30
okay.
people.
Well, according to my system, you've got 30 watching at the moment,
Very good.
It's good.
and you've
All the
got
rest
2
don't sleep.
thumbs up. But I think
Oh.
that's just YouTube telling fibs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're not.
More
I
like
think,
it.
I think you've really got 3.
So
Oh,
the
that's
30 that are watching, if you didn't do it, press
I'll
the
go
button
and give
on the
myself
way out.
one now.
Yeah.
If you liked it, if you didn't like
31.
it,
So you
then
know
why?
what to do.
31 thumbs up.
If you want to give us a name for the mouse, pop in, give the video a comment
Yeah.
after after we
Yeah.
finish the live, and we'll do
Then
a
we can
draw
play
next
with
week,
that.
and you can have the piece.
And the phrase should be mouse name. If you put that in, Brian can
Mouse name.
do all,
Yeah, I can do a
all the
pick it.
mouse people that says mouse name could win that.
Yeah,
challenge.
that'd be cool. We can play with that then.
Be lovely. Thank
Yeah.
you ever so
Well-
much, everybody, for coming in and seeing Brian's live. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Press
Well,
the
thank
button,
you.
Brian, then we can swing.
Wages as he's still
Yeah.
here.
That
Good night,
many
guys.
cows.
Take care,
Say
everyone.
Night,
everybody.
everybody.
Nigel
everyone.
Harvey's
Take
still
care.
here.
Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
Nigel.
Talk to you-
Bye,
talk to
everybody.
you
for coming
next
in.
Thursday. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
And the button is pressed.